One single Starbucks Frappuccino is over 700 calories and it's filled with sugar and they charge you $8 for it. That is not cool. Instead, I'm gonna show you how to make a homemade protein Frappuccino that's only 149 calories, packed with 26 grams of protein, and oh my God, it tastes so good. I turned my favorite cheat foods into fat loss friendly recipes. This is how I lost 100 pounds. Nearly 200 of these recipes are in my fat loss cookbook. Now, let's make this drink. We're starting with a half cup of cold coffee. You can use any cold brew of your choice, add it to a blender. We need some almond milk. I really recommend you look at the calories of your almond milk before you buy it. You wanna get something that is 30 or 35 calories per cup. There's lots of brands that make them, but some almond milks are even double or triple this because they add a bunch of sugar in here. You don't want that. Unsweetened plain or unsweetened vanilla almond milk is exactly what you want to get. Add 200 grams of almond milk to the blender. That's your low-calorie creamy base right here. This recipe is very versatile. For the sweetener for this recipe, you can use absolutely any sweetener you want. I'm just going to use Packets of Sweetener. I like to use 2 packets. You might need more, you might need a little bit less, depending on how bitter or how sweet you like your coffees. I like it slightly bitter, so I don't want it super sweet, so I just do 2 packets. You can use absolutely any sweetener you want. Sometimes I use erythritol, most of the times I just use Packets of Sweetener. But a really important step is what protein powder you use. I like to use a Whey and a Casein blend, but you need to use protein powder that you like the taste of or you're not gonna like this recipe. I like to use a chocolate cocoa cereal Whey protein powder and a French vanilla casein protein powder. I love the combination of like the slight chocolatiness of this, plus like the strong vanilla flavor of this, but you can really get creative. Add 15 grams of whey protein and 15 grams of casein protein. I use a mix because whey is smooth and creamy and casein thickens things up. Together, it makes this frosty milkshake frappuccino texture instead of a watery protein shake. I usually always do vanilla casein, but for the whey protein powder, I like to get creative. Sometimes I do coconut cream whey protein powder. Sometimes I use peanut butter protein powder with peanut butter powder for a peanut butter frappuccino, very delicious. Sometimes I do cookies and cream frappuccino with cookies and cream protein powder, toss in an Oreo in there, little Oreo crumbs on top. Really good, but it makes a higher calorie. This recipe is the lowest calorie one that's the most versatile and it's delicious. Now here's a little hack, a pinch of xanthan gum. So what's the science behind this optional pinch of xanthan gum? It's a natural thickener. Think of its molecules as creating a tiny web in the liquid. This web traps the water and ice, making the whole thing incredibly thick and smooth. It's the key to preventing separation and getting that perfect frappuccino consistency. And then for a little bit more sweetness and flavor, I like to add in a little bit of sugar-free chocolate syrup. The Hershey's one does not taste very good. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Instead, I have the Walmart store brand one. It tastes so much better, same calories, 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. We only need 1 tablespoon. It's so low in calories and it tastes so good. I always have this in my fridge. And 1 tablespoon of sugar-free chocolate syrup for that Starbucks sweetness without the sugar bomb. Now just quickly blend this up until smooth. I like to pre-blend this before adding the ice cubes because if you blend the ice cubes too long, they start melting and the drink gets very watery. I want to make sure the powder is properly incorporated, so I blend everything and then I add in the ice cubes. Then add in 200 grams of ice. Blend it all up until it's smooth and frosty. And you've got yourself a protein-packed Starbucks dupe. Look at that. Thick, chocolatey mocha perfection. Now listen, do you need to drizzle sugar-free chocolate syrup around the glass like this? Absolutely not. But does it make you feel like you just ordered a $7 Starbucks drink in your own kitchen? Yes. Yes, it does. You gotta do it for the vibes. There's a 50-50 chance this looks like a work of art or it looks like a toddler attacked it with chocolate syrup. Depends on who you ask. All right, our canvas is prepared. Let's pour in the good stuff. Perfect swirl of whipped cream goes on top. This is as perfect as it's getting, boys and girls. You can't just drink protein frappuccinos and build muscle. You also gotta lift weights at the gym. That's why you might be interested in something called bod.coach. It's a virtual fitness trainer with an actual phone number that you could text. It learns about you, holds you accountable, automatically tracks your workouts and progress. I picked Coach Marcus and I was just texting him about my goals to bulk and slowly gain weight and build muscle since I just finished a cut. We chatted about my current workout split, my favorite and least favorite exercises. I really don't like to deadlift or squat, and how I've injured my lower back in the past, so I really want to be careful with that, and what days I'm free to work out. Then he planned my workouts for the entire week for me. The back and biceps workout tomorrow had a little bit too many exercises for my liking, so I asked him if he could reduce it to my favorite exercises, and he did. If you can't make it to the gym, bod.coach instantly gives you a home workout. It learns your strengths and progresses you over time. If you only have certain equipment, bod.coach remembers and it builds workouts just for that. Your trainer texts you, keeps you accountable, and even reschedules if you miss, plus all your workouts auto-sync to Google Calendar. If bod.coach sounds interesting to you, I'll leave a special link in the description so you can try it out and you'll save 10%. And there you have it. Tell me that doesn't look like it's a high-calorie, sugar-loaded drink. It's a perfect high-protein frappuccino. Now the only thing left to do is the taste test. I am gonna scoop out the whipped cream because you don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. All right, I'll just tell you. This whipped cream expired over a year ago. I don't really top this off with whipped cream because I don't really need it and I don't want to add the calories. I had this in my fridge. I thought it would look good for the thumbnail and yeah, I'm not going to consume it. Well, it kind of already melted into the frappuccino, but if this is the last video you ever see of me, you know why. My favorite part, it is way too hot outside. Exact same consistency, exact same texture. The Xanthan Gum, if you don't have it, you could still make this drink. It'll be okay. But the Xanthan Gum, it makes it just so creamy. A little thicker. And the best part about this drink, why it's so amazing for weight loss is there's a lot of ice in it. Ice is 0 calories, but you got to kind of chew on it because it's like tiny flakes of ice as you drink this. So it takes a long time to drink. You drink all of this, only 150 calories, and you're very satisfied. Your sweet tooth is very satisfied. I love it. It's just chocolatey, a little bitter because of the coffee. That protein powder tastes delicious in this. It just gives it a nice vanilla chocolate flavor. Come here, come here. I only have 1 straw in this house, so I literally cannot make this drink for myself and him. We can't both drink at the same time because I only have 1 straw, so I'm just going to give him the rest of this, and I'm going to make myself a new one. But I'm going to top it off for him. Bro, we only have 1 straw, so I'm going to make myself another drink. This one's all yours. 149 calories, 26 grams of protein.
Wow, thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm just going to watch you and get your reaction.
That's so good.
It's good, right? That ice, like little flakes of it. Take a long time to drink. He's cutting, I'm cutting. He's lost more weight than me. He's been cutting for way longer than me. This drink is going to get us through our cut. Oh, yeah.
I need this cut to end, bro.
I know, bro. Back to bulking so he can go eat all you can eat sushi. Sushi. I need you guys to comment something down below. If you could make any food in the world 0 calories, what would you pick? Me and him have been debating this all day. You can't pick something like oil. Oil is an ingredient. You need to pick a food and you need to explain your logic down below because I need to understand where you're coming from. And if you comment something dumb that I don't agree with, I'm going to tell you that it's a bad idea, but I want to see what you guys say. If someone picks something like potatoes or like French fries, that's a bad idea because it's already low calorie. You can make it in your air fryer. It tastes just as good and it's pretty satiating. I need something good from you guys.
Yeah, comment down below.
Yeah, comment down below. If you want 200 more recipes like this, from desserts to meals to snacks to pizzas to pastas to brownies to help me lose weight while eating the food I love, make sure to grab my Fat Loss Cookbook. Link is in the description. And you need a snack to go with your frap. And instead of Starbucks banana bread, you can eat tons of my banana bread because every 2 slices is equivalent to eating a protein bar. My banana bread is one of my all-time favorite recipes, especially warm, fresh out of the oven. I'll see you in that video.